Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Daily Trading Notes. U.S. markets rallied on Friday even after ugliest monthly jobs report ever as investors bet the worst of the COVID-19 and its impact on the economy has passed. The Dow jumped 455 points to 24,331, closing near its session high. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 gained 1.6%, while the Nasdaq climbed 1.5%. All three averages posted their first weekly advance in three. Meanwhile, the Dow and S&P were up 2.5% and 3.5% for the week, respectively, while the Nasdaq jumped 6%. The U.S. Labor Department said a record 20.5 million jobs were lost last month, adding the unemployment rate jumped to 14.7%. Both the spike in job losses and unemployment rate surge are post-World War II records. Moving on to the local markets, we expect the market to consolidate this week with a range of 5.4 and 5.8. The market has managed to support a base level at 5.4, with immediate resistances at 5.8 and 5.9. Index review for the MSCI rebalancing will come out on Tuesday night, with expectations of a downweight on EM such as the Philippines as it makes way for companies in Saudi Arabia and Argentina. This week will also be the deadline for the filing of the first quarter results. And so far, of the 12 companies in the PSEI that has reported, only 4 companies beat or were in line with the expectations, while the rest were behind. Moving on to our market outlook. History suggests that we may have seen the bottom at 4,039 in March 2020, with the market trading as low as 8.6 times PE ratio. This compares to both the Asian financial crisis in 97-98 as well as the global financial crisis in 08, which traded as low as 9 times PE. Meanwhile, while waiting for the decision from the government regarding the ECQ, some industries are now allowed by the government to operate. Over the weekend, the government announced international flights at NAIA will resume on select days. Chartered international flights will be on Mondays and Thursdays, while inbound international commercial flights will be Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays starting today. Meanwhile, private and public construction and infra-related projects were now allowed. So keep an eye on industries such as construction, as well as airline-related and transport. That wraps up our market outlook, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Stay home, stay safe.